What if the reason you feel stressed, overwhelmed, or constantly disappointed isn't because life is hard, but because you're fighting things you were never meant to control 2,000 years ago? Long before social media, deadlines, and notifications, the Stoics faced war, exile, poverty, and death. Yet they lived with clarity, discipline, and inner peace. Today, I'm going to share 5 Stoic rules that can help you live a calmer, stronger, and more meaningful life, not by escaping reality, but by mastering yourself. Watch until the end, because the final rule might completely change how you see success and happiness. The foundation of Stoicism, simple but powerful. There are 2 categories in life. 1. Things you can control. 2. Things you can't. Most of our suffering comes from confusing the two. You cannot control what people think about you, how others treat you past, whether the economy, random misfortune, but you can control your thoughts, your choices, your effort, to your reactions. The Stoics believed peace begins the moment you stop demanding control over the uncontrollable. Imagine how much mental energy you waste worrying about opinions, outcomes, what if scenarios. Now imagine redirecting that energy into improving your skills, strengthening your character, responding calmly instead of reacting emotionally. When something upsets you, ask one question: is this within my control? If the answer is no, release it. If the answer is yes, act with discipline. This rule alone can reduce anxiety, anger, and frustration dramatically. The Stoics warned against a dangerous trap: outsourcing your happiness. Many people say, I'll be happy when I make more money. I'll be happy when people respect me. I'll be happy when life becomes easier. But external things are unstable. Money can disappear. Status can vanish. Praise can turn into criticism overnight. When happiness depends on things outside you, peace becomes fragile. The Stoics believed happiness should come from living with virtue, acting with integrity, becoming someone you respect. This doesn't mean rejecting success or comfort. It means not needing them to feel whole. Enjoy what you have, but don't cling to it. If you lose something and your peace collapses, you didn't own it, it owned you. True freedom begins when your happiness depends on who you are, not what you have. This might sound strange, but it's one of the most powerful Stoic practices. The Stoics regularly imagined losing their possessions, their status, even the people they loved, not to become depressed, but to become grateful. When you remind yourself that everything is temporary, you stop taking people for granted. You stop wasting time. You stop assuming tomorrow is guaranteed. Think about this. One day, the conversations you have today will end. One day, the life you're living now will change. This awareness makes you kinder, more patient, more present. When something small goes wrong, you realize this is nothing compared to what could be lost. Gratitude grows when entitlement dies. Stoicism is often misunderstood. It does not mean being emotionless. It means not being controlled by emotions. Emotions are automatic. Reactions are optional. Anger feels powerful but often leads to regret. Fear feels protective but often holds you back. The Stoics taught the power of the pause. When emotion rises, pause, you observe it, question it, task yourself: is this emotion telling me the truth or distorting reality? Most emotional reactions exaggerate the situation. Calm thinking leads to better decisions. Emotional reactions give control to circumstances. A person who can remain calm in chaos holds real power. This is the most misunderstood Stoic rule and the most important. The Stoics constantly reminded themselves of death, not to feel fear but to feel urgency. Knowing life is limited helps you stop procrastinating to living for approval. Stop wasting time on meaningless drama. Ask yourself, if today were your last day, would this argument matter? Would this fear stop you? Would this opinion control you? Death gives clarity. It reminds you that time is precious, attention is valuable, character is what remains. Live in a way that, when your time comes, you won't regret how you spent it. Stoicism isn't about being cold. It's about being resilient. It teaches you how to stand firm when life shakes you. Remember these 5 rules. 1. Control what you can. 2. Let go of what you can't. 3. Don't attach happiness to externals. 4. Master your emotions. 5. Live with awareness of time and death. If you apply even one of these consistently, your life will change. Which Stoic rule resonated with you the most? Tell me in the comments. I read everyone. If this video helped you find clarity, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs calm in a chaotic world. See you next on my next video about Stoic rules that most people ignore. More ancient wisdom coming soon. Until then, live with purpose.